Hello, my name is Andres Lopez. I am in the second semester of my degree in social work. Today I'm going to talk about the traffic, the transportation problems, and the possible solution in my city. To begin with, I have to tell you that I come from Mexico City, and we all know that in our country is the city with the most traffic and transportation problems. An example of this is the saturation and poor public transport service in the city. I used the subway and buses for 35 years, and I could say that even though you can get to any part of the city and it outside for a low cost, but comfort is not part of the service. And this happens because of the large number of people who live in the city, plus the people who come from Mexico State to work or study in the city. Buses or mini buses, as we know them, they tend to be driven by people who are not trained to do so, and that is why they exceed the boarding capacity to go too fast, and these drivers are rude with the users. Traffic problems in Mexico City are almost the same as the transportation problems. Many people who comes from abroad to work or study drive alone and do not transport anyone else, and this increase the number of cars in the city. But I also have to say that in Mexico City, getting your driver's license is super easy because they don't do any kind of exam, which means that most of them don't don't know the traffic regulations. On the other hand, compared with Mexico City, Merida lacks public transportation that will take you to everywhere or that you can find everywhere. Its routes are very specific, and despite the fact that the traffic here is less, the lack of buses and the poor logistics consume a lot of the user's times. Just like in Mexico City, Merida has drivers who are poorly trained to drive the units. Merida is growing both in size and citizens, and the traffic problems in Merida are different from those in Mexico City. Here, I could say that a real problem is the poor quality of the streets, full of potholes, and this causes of countless mishaps. The state's government should already be preventing these problems with the solutions like improving the routes, increasing the number of the units, and of course training drivers to better service. For traffic problems, the street must be fixed and the condition of some cars must be improved so that they pollute less. Well, that's all for my part, and good night.